Hi everybody. Good to see you all. Hello gorgeous. It's me, Cindy, the old broad, back again. That little post-sinus drip I had last weekend turned into a full-blown upper respiratory infection, and it's been quite a week. I'm close to being back to normal now, and what I'm going to do today is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, which is to do a face of the day with all samples. And so I've been working with these and other samples for a couple weeks now, and I'm going to do it right here once again using my camera as the mirror. I won't be speeding it up like I did the 5-minute challenge. It won't take 5 minutes, it'll probably take 15, and this may be as boring as watching paint dry, but I hope to talk about the cosmetics as I do it. If I go through a long dry period, I might go ahead and speed up a section. But anyway, I hope to be informative while I do this. So I'm going to quit yapping and get on with it. The first sample is some of this Ulla Henriksen vitamin C serum, and I've heard such great reviews about this on YouTube for the longest time, and I've had this little sample sitting around for quite some time and just had never used it for some reason. But having finally done so, I have to say that everything I've heard is true. I mean, the minute you put it on, your face does just feel like it's coming alive. Once this is done, I have one other sample of this, and after that I feel quite sure that I will be purchasing. I don't know what it is about it. Okay, next I'm trying a Trish McAvoy. It's an under eye cream, and so I have been using this for about 2 weeks now, and I'm afraid to look and see whether or not Trish McAvoy is cruelty-free, because it will make me very sad if I can't purchase this. It's very, very nice. It's kind of a gel type texture rather than a cream. But gosh, it just does seem to work really well. The next thing is what I'm putting on for moisturizer. It's by Boscia, and I've taken off my glasses. Antioxidant moisturizer with some sunscreen in it. I've liked this a lot. I would say that I would repurchase, but Boscia, I regret, is not cruelty-free, so I won't repurchase. I've used one of their soaps for a long time and loved it, and it just makes me sad when a cosmetic that I do love very much I can't purchase because it's not cruelty-free. So I would recommend this to you if it were cruelty-free, but as it's not, I can't with a clear conscience do that. This is Urban Decay eye primer. By the way, when I say these are samples, a lot of them are gift with purchase, or they're perks from Sephora, or perks from Ulta, or just, you know, you buy something and they give you a hand of samples in the bag. So that's the origin of these various samples. This, I believe, was a perk from Sephora. And by and large, primers and I don't get along, but so far this one has possibly been the least awful. Okay, here's the famous Hourglass Mineral Veil primer that we hear so much about, and so far it's only one of 2 primers that does for me what it's my understanding a primer ought to do. That is to say, it's supposed to make your pores look smaller, and it's supposed to, you know, lay a nice foundation down for your foundation, and it's supposed to increase the life of your foundation. So this is the only one that doesn't make this, pardon me, this is only one of 2 that doesn't make my foundation look worse, creep into all my wrinkles and pores. In other words, just the opposite of what it says it's supposed to be doing. So I may end up, as time goes by, buying this. The other one that works well for me so far is the Cover FX. I've been really happy with that one. Okay, and for my under eyes, I'm going to be using this. There we go. It's It. And hopefully you'll be able to read it better than I can with my glasses off. Bye bye under eye or something like that. And this hasn't worked for me quite as well as I'd hoped it would. It just seems a little thick, and I've been trying, you know, to use less of it, but I can't seem to use little enough to make it work for some reason. Or possibly the color is too light. I'm just not sure where I've gone wrong with this, but not really happy with how that's working. Okay, this foundation sample, oh gosh, I cannot read this without, let me put the glasses on, because it's really not right to not tell you. I can't read it. It's Youngblood, who I have not yet researched to see if they're cruelty-free or not, but this has actually been working very well for me. I think the shade might be a tad too dark, but beyond that, it's been looking really nice. Stays on all day. Gives me the kind of coverage I like, which is a medium coverage. And yeah, I've been liking it. See, it's a little bit too dark for me. It's orange. I believe that sample, that's Betty the Beagle. I don't know what she's talking about. I think that sample came in like an Ipsy box or a glossy box or something. I don't subscribe to either of those anymore, but I think that's the providence of that particular sample. Okay, sorry to get boring there for a minute. But I think that's in pretty well there. Okay, I wish I could take a blow dryer to my face right at the moment, but that's not really practical, so I'm just going to forge ahead. The powder I'm going to use today is an old Origins compact that I carried in my purse for a long time, but I've just gone back to work, and I've been actually touching up a lot more and just finally put a regular size compact in my purse. So I thought this would be, well, it's the only powder I have now to use for a challenge. So it's interesting, in going through all the little samples I get, I found an abundance of skincare, but I only had one small blush and only one little eyeshadow quad. I thought that was very interesting. An abundance of some things and practically nothing of others. Oh, also eyebrow. I found one little eyebrow sample, so interesting. Okay. Now, for my contour, I'm going to be using this Too Faced. I actually own a full size of this, so it's probably a good idea to use up this little sample. I actually got the sample after I bought it. For some reason, this is looking way too dark today. Go figure. Alright, the blush I'm using, I don't care for at all. It's called Mica. And it's way shinier than I like to wear, but it's actually the only blush sample I have. So, oh yeah, what a joke, right? Oh my gosh, that's just truly hideous. Oh, 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 oh. Not only would I not buy this, but I don't think it's ever going on my face again after this little demonstration. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm too old for this. No. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Gotta try to put some powder on top of that. That's just, no, Okay, I look like I've been scalded or something. Oh, no. That's really horrid. Okay. I'm gonna have to boil the blushes or something. Phone. Okay, sorry. Phone call. I'm back. I did take a minute to try to wipe a little more of that off. It's pretty much not wanting to budge, but anyway, it's way too shiny for me. I don't think I can really recommend that for anybody but a very young person. Okay. Alright, for the eyeshadow, this is a Lancome teeny tiny quad. And it's pretty cool because it's all neutrals. And so I'm going to cover my entire lid with this pale here. And okay, there's a this corner right here is kind of a shiny taupe, so I'm going to put that on the lower lid here. This is nothing I would ever buy anymore because Lancome is not cruelty-free. Nor would I buy the Origins powder, that little sample powder you saw me use, because Origins, as well as Prescriptives, by the way, are Estee Lauder companies. Okay, and then this matte taupe I'm going to put in the crease. And I'm really not liking these either, to be honest. Getting a lot of fallout from them. I think I used to, for some time I used to use this as my little eyeshadow I carried in my purse. Don't really like the look I'm getting with that, but part of that is not looking my usual 15 times magnified mirror and doing this, you know, in the camera. That's part of it. But I'm still loving this $3 brush I got off eBay from South Korea. Wow. Great blending brush. Okay, here's the Anastasia Brow. And this is in, I think it's light brown. And this is what actually prompted me to go out and buy it. I've heard about it so much. I am a fan of powdered eyebrow. And I kept thinking, you know, how could this be so good as to be any different than any other eyebrow powder, until I tried it, and of course, now I know. And I've actually been trying to think all week of how I could put this into words for you. the powder is simultaneously more highly pigmented and more translucent. I usually can say translucent. So it looks more natural than other brow powders I've ever used. I hope that was a good description anyway. I'm sorry, I am so dyslexic in this reverse mirror image. I really probably need to try to find another way of doing these kind of videos if I do it again. Okay, and this is a little sample of this MAC Lashes Extreme Black. I don't normally like this kind of brush, but I will tell you, I love this mascara more than most mascaras I've ever used. And unfortunately, I will never purchase it because MAC is not cruelty-free. So I'm certainly going to enjoy using these two little tubes I have, but sadly, when they're gone, they'll be gone. When I use that, I don't even have to use my clump buster. Okay, and I bet everybody's had one of these before. I think it's called Apple Cordial or something. Well, you can see it on there, whatever it says, Apple something. Anyway, SD Lauder. I think nobody buys it, so they give it away. I think I've had 2 or 3 of them. And no, I wouldn't buy it. Okay, finally, on the lip, the sample is, it's one of these Giorgio Armani Rouge Ecstasy. It's a little lipstick. It's one of these kind of things. I guess I'm going to try this reddish one. They sent a little brush. Now this is everything else I've been trying, but today's the first day I'm trying this. Wow, that feels really nice. Unfortunately, Mr. Armani's cosmetics are also not cruelty-free. So, otherwise, I would recommend it very highly. Okay, I've kind of made a train wreck, but I hope I elucidated in a helpful way as we went along which of these products I liked and why or why not. And sorry, I forgot. And this is a Chantecaille sample of rose water, and I've been using this one a while. But yes, this was a sample. This was oh, at Neiman Marcus, you know, you spend, they have, I guess, beauty events 2 or 4 times a year, and say you spend $100 and you get a bag full of samples, and that's where this came from. So, at any rate, okay, other than the fact that I didn't get my eyeshadow blended very well, and that, to me, the blush is just an absolute and utter fail, I think this is a pretty good face to have been achieved from all samples. And I think I mentioned right now, I'm just not wearing eyeliner lately. I'm just going through a phase, perhaps. But anyway, there it is. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just put them below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you all. Bye.